down in the valley where the girls get naked. But it's COVID right now, so how that's gonna work? Welcome to the Curry Gumbo Podcast review of P-Valley Season 2. So this man is driving and he sees a billboard for Pastor Patrice Woodbine's church.
Trash.
Apparently the church is doing well because we was concerned that she ain't had no parishioners. But apparently she got them.
And that's fine. I still don't like her.
The Pynk is a car wash peep show. Very innovative.
Borrowing from real life, because I remember when some of the strip clubs, they became drive-through strip joints.
Mm-hmm.
I said, look, if motherfuckers gonna do one thing, they gonna find a way to make this cash.
Mercedes is dancing again.
Like I knew she would.
She ain't never gonna have her last dance.
Ever.
Mayor Ruffin is gone.
That is maybe the first fatality that we see. And Gidget's mom passes. Yes. I don't think it's because of COVID.
I don't think so either.
I'm assuming it's because of a overdose. I mean, she's saying that there was someone who killed her mom, but we don't get the rest of that story because she's telling us this while she's on the phone with Keyshawn. Haley has kind of positioned herself as the person in charge. She's being called Haley and Autumn, so we still have this like split identity thing happening with her. I don't know what Haley wants. Do you?
Nope.
Because why are you there? You did not have to save the Pynk, but you did. Why?
And she's living with Mercedes. Why? Why live with Mercedes?
And why the white? Why all of the white? You wearing a lot of white. When we first meet her, she has on this like silver and clear get up. When the club is shut down, she's wearing this white button down dress. We see her and Uncle Clifford and Big L kind of making over one of the rooms, the room that got shot up pretty much. She's in a beige blazer and a white short set. She's constantly in white except when she goes and meets that fucking Andre. Kind of over Andre.
You know what? I am too. I know, well, last season you did not care about their love story. And I don't care about it for this season either. I want to see Miss Mississippi and what's going on with her and Diamond.
Yeah.
Because Diamond is doing security at the dollar store, making sure everybody wear their mask on. And he had on a helmet, which I thought was interesting, because I've never seen that before.
I'm sure that a lot of this is because we want to see their full faces. We want to see them emote in a way. So that's that. Also, like he's security. Like somebody could spit in his face. Somebody can like try and fight him. So it makes sense that he is wearing a helmet.
And he was hemming people up. They ain't had no mask on.
Well, your mask, man. Where it's at? First of all, I ain't about to fuck with nobody's Diamond. You see the muscles? I told y'all. My prediction was that he was going to come back still fine. And I was right.
Oh, yes. He did.
Because Daddy had them muscles down. And them tatted up, just announcing the muscles 5 miles away. You could see the muscles. I am not messing with him. My mask is on. My mask on. Y'all going to get in trouble. My mask on.
Keyshawn ain't had no mask.
So everyone hates her. Well, not everyone. Uncle Clifford and Diamond and Mercedes are very upset with her because she pulls a gun on Diamond.
Yes.
Because she wants the fight between Diamond and Derek to stop. I don't think that they're paying attention to the unfortunate predicament that she is in and why maybe she felt like she had to do that. Because I don't think that there was any stopping Diamond. I think Diamond was going to kill Derek.
And I'm sure the rest of the girls was like, you should just let Diamond kill them. Like, why are you saving him? But then Keyshawn mentioned before in season 1, she didn't want that on Diamond 1. Because Diamond Ben said, I can take care of it. And she was like, I don't want my stuff on you. She wasn't going to shoot him. She was just like, Diamond, just please, just stop it.
I don't think that she would have shot him. But I also think you don't pull no gun on nobody. Like you just don't do that. And so could there have been another way to stop him? I don't know. But that's why the situation is just messy. Derek has her in the house. She can't leave. She wants to. This man knows when her cycle begins.
I was like, girl, she was like, I need to go to the store. First of all, she's hiding diapers. So
in
she
order
can have
to
an
get
excuse
out.
to leave. And then when she says, oh, we need more diapers, and Derek is like, I can get diapers. She's like, okay, but I also want to get some tampons. He's like, it ain't the 4th. I'm like, damn.
I mean, he knows the day. He knows the day. It's not like, it ain't the 3rd week yet. Like, I know that your stuff be coming about the 3rd week. Now, this motherfucker knows the day. There is this, like, imprisonment that she is dealing with. One, there's just the confinement of being in the house. He will not allow her to leave the house. He probably knows, oh, Diamond likes her. And she probably like Diamond. Oh, no, I can't have that. I can't have you leaving to go be around that.
But then he also knows he's a piece of shit. And
he's not
everybody
working.
knows it. Yeah. And so if she leaves, she's gonna recognize her worth.
Yeah.
And leave him, and he can't have that.
Yeah. So like, there's already the confinement of the house that Derek has her situated in, but I think there's also the confinement of that room, right? She can't work at the club. Uncle Clifford won't have her, right? And she knows that. I'm sure she knows that. And she is performing from a room in her home. Now, I think that is lucrative. I bet she's making more money than all of those women at the Pynk put together, right? Because of her newfound fame. But I think even that is its own prison, right? Because you're doing that and you have no friends. Gidget's gone. Diamond don't want you. Your man is abusive. It's just you and this child.
Mercedes mad at you.
Mercedes is mad at you. I would be mad at her. Even if I understood, like, I would be mad at her. Because I'm like, you're still with this man who's calling people niggers. Niggers. Mm-hmm. You don't believe Diamond when he tells you that, but you do. You don't believe him out loud, but you know that man said that shit. You know what I'm saying? There are different levels of imprisonment that I think that she has to deal with, right? Because not only is Derek managing her life, but she also has this other manager who's telling her when she has to go live, what she has to do all the time. It's just heartbreaking for her. And I think that is even more, we see that visually when she climbs in the crib with her baby. Because that crib looks like a cage, and she's in it, and she's like telling the story of Rapunzel, who's locked in a cage. You know what I'm saying? And so that, you know, it's unfortunate, Keyshawn's story, that with this newfound success, it seemed like she can't escape. It hurts Diamond more because he wants to be with her. I think to a certain extent, he would kind of get it if it was somebody else. Like, I get it. I was about to kill your fucking baby daddy. Like, I get it. It's like, I want to be with you. And I think you want to be with me too.
Not only that, he knows he sees the bruises every night. Yeah. He sees how when Derek be in the club, Diamond sees everything. Yeah. He sees her bring the baby to the club. Like, does your man work at 2:00 in the morning?
I know he does.
Why are you bringing the baby to the club?
Why are you bringing that to somebody else's club? That's sad. Does Clifford want to be a performer?
Yes.
Why is Mama up there, cape and all? Why does she need to be a part of the show?
Because Uncle Clifford wants to show off her moves.
Uncle Clifford, 15% owner. Mm-hmm. And I feel like that's her being like, I'm a part of this too. Like, no, I'm gonna be in the show now, okay? Even the guy who came to get the Mercedes experience, like, he does not want to see Uncle Clifford. Now, no. I believe that there are some folk who come there that want to see Uncle Clifford, but this guy isn't one of them. You know what I'm saying? Who want to see Uncle Clifford is Lil Murder. Uncle Clifford playing these games. He playing these games with my boy. She need to cut it out.
Okay, so Uncle Clifford and Lil Murder, season 1, they kind of fell out. First episode of season 2, they not on good terms. Are they you think they can get back, or is
Hell yeah, they getting back.
You think so? Or it's not done?
Yeah, they getting back. No, it ain't done. This is the Kyle and Maxine of the show.
Okay,
that's all that is. They gonna be together. Now, will it be tricky? It absolutely will be.
Can they be open, or they gotta go back to doing it in the dark?
I think that's going to be up to Lil Murda.
I don't think Lil Murda will, because I think Lil Murda he wants that success. I think he going to go back to doing it in the dark.
And I think Clifford, that he will too.
Clifford is probably not going to have that.
I think he will. I think he loves Lil Murda too much.
Yeah, he loves him, but then that's kind of disrespectful. Don't tell me you want to be open with me, and then when I, try to be open with you, you're like, nah. So are we a secret or are we not a secret?
I don't know what to do. But can we get back to Autumn / Haley / Lakeisha Savage / traveling / we can't get that accent right
/ Mercedes roommate
/ owner of the Pynk? Can we get back to her wearing this white?
Okay.
Where else do we see a woman in white when it comes to Black culture?
Lisa Ray.
What else?
It's
in the show.
Who not? Pastor Patrice Woodbine. She was in pink. She was wearing pink.
At the end of the night, Mercedes and Haley is on Mercedes' couch watching What's Love Got to Do with It?
Oh, yes. Angela Bassett.
Come on, Angela Bassett.
I do like that scene in the movie.
That girl, that's everybody's favorite scene. What Tina is like, you know what? Hold on, let me whoop your ass real quick. And they're in the white limo.
And she got on that all white.
And she's got on that white suit with the leopard print shirt. And Tina is like, I have fucking had it, nigga. We about to be in this car motherfucking boxing, bitch, because I'm done with your ass. And that is when she has the courage to leave him. And she runs to that Ramada Inn and she's like, look, baby, I'm about to open up at the academy. Here, I need a room. I got 2 cents in my bag and a mobile card. Can you help me out? You know what I'm saying? And so I noticed that that's also when Haley sticks up to Mercedes, who just threw her phone at her. And that's when Haley is like, look, bitch, I'm doing all of this motherfucking work for your ass. You sitting up here complaining about fucking new girls. If you big and bad like you say you is, these new girls wouldn't fucking matter, hoe. I'm doing what I got to do. I done paid $250,000 for y'all hoes. And you sitting up here yelling at me?
To Mercedes' defense, I believe they're all sharing a pot. Like, they're not taking home individual amounts, like at the club. Since they're doing this drive-through car wash thing, it is the Mercedes experience, but so the Mercedes experience is $100 for the passenger, or what do you call it, the customer. So I think they're all taking a piece of that 100. So when you add new girls, then you have to divide the pie even more. So I can't see why Mercedes is like, we struggling.
But you can also leave Mercedes. You don't have to work there.
But where's she gonna work? We in the middle of a pandemic.
Exactly. So I think it's to a certain extent like you need to know your place here. Like this is not what it used to be. Like everybody, if talking about like, oh, I'm the one that's doing all of this work, and I agree, and I feel like that's why Haley is like, hey, I'm getting you a cut of the door. Because Haley gets is like, you are the main attraction here, so you shouldn't be getting paid more. But here, I got you, like, you're going to be getting paid a little bit more. It's like, just the door? That's it? Baby, what you want me to do? What do you want me to do? Come on now. Like, you're being a bit unreasonable here. And I think everybody pulling your card, like, the fact that you're like, oh, y'all better be lucky I'm here, baby. You could leave. You could really leave. There are only 2 girls, or really was 1 girl who can afford to be a part of her gym.
Not only afford to, but will do it, because one of the girls was like, my mama not gonna let me, because during this time they get notice that Mississippi has lifted the lockdown for businesses to open, and so Mercedes is like, yes, let's get these girls back in this gym, let's get practice. Y'all can tell your mama to tuition's due on the 1st. And some of the girls are like, my mama can't afford it. Some are like, my mama just not gonna let me go.
And it's clear that this gym is under construction. She's laying on a naked floor.
Yeah.
The walls don't even look like they're done. There's no equipment there. There's no like so this is still uncooked, hun. There just needs to be some humbling that takes place.
She's under a lot of pressure. And
Yes.
I think what Mercedes is showing is how, I mean, if it seems like it's been so long since this pandemic started, but with everything changed, there were some people who hated it's hard to adjust, especially when you're working in the industry that's focused on customers. And then to have that cut down, you just opened a business. Now it's like, what's going to happen? How can you survive? They're trying to do classes on Zoom, but then it's difficult. The pandemic was very difficult for people. Mm-hmm. The Pynk trying to apply for the PPP loan, and they get rejected. Yeah. So it's really hard. And I think she's showing how it was very difficult for small business owners, people who worked in customer oriented fields. Like it was rough. It probably still is rough.
You know who else is hard for?
Who?
Nurses.
Yes. That was heartbreaking.
Brittany comes home
through the basement, number one.
Through the basement. Can't even walk into her own house, which I'm sure she's paying the money for, because old boy ain't working. Old boy ain't working.
Andre don't work for Pussyland no more.
Nope.
That casino done. Ain't nobody go to the casino in the pandemic. They showed Brittany's face being bruised from the mask. First, she comes in through the basement. She takes off all her clothes, puts it in the hazard bags, then goes straight into the shower. You see her bruised face. You can tell she's living in the basement because she's scared. Like, this is the beginning of the pandemic. People were quarantining from their family because they didn't want them to catch COVID, especially her working in the hospital. She's taking all the precautions she can. Andre can't even make sure she got the almond milk in her little mini fridge in the basement.
It hurt so much because remember when she surprises him
at the hotel?
At the hotel, and she's kind of giving him some lip because it's like, what are you out here doing? She can sense that she is being cheated on. And when she sees Haley at that auction, she knows that that's the woman that you're with. Like, she knows. And so when they're in that hotel and she's like, yo, where you been? Like, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Yeah, you quiet. And I was like, why do I deserve this? Why do I deserve this type of treatment when you have been lying to me? How have I been making your life difficult? Because I want you to come home? You're married to me. We don't live in Chuckalisa. You live here. You really that mad that I'm asking you to come the fuck home, nigga? I'm not asking you to come home and take care of me. Clearly, I got it. You know what I'm saying? And so now we get to season 2 and it doesn't feel like things have changed. So he gets noticed. First of all, she says, I've been calling you this entire time. You're not answering your phone. Turns out everyone has been calling him. So he just seems like he's shut away. He's shut away. So people have been calling him to tell him that his godfather has passed away. Mayor Ruffin is gone. So he calls Mayor Ruffin's family, and it's just like, yeah, I'll drive to Mississippi soon, you know? And the objections from Brittany go from like whispers to yelling. She's like, no, it's not safe. No, listen, don't do that. And I'm whispering because you're on the phone. And you're clearly not listening to me at all. So now I'm about to fucking blow up on your ass. And now you embarrassed and you gotta hang up the fucking phone. It still don't matter, right? Because he still take his raggedy ass down to fucking Mississippi talking about, I'm gonna take all the precautions. If you taking all the precautions, then why are you meeting up with Haley? When you see Haley, who works at a strip club, who is touching money all the fucking time. Well, maybe she's not touching money, but maybe they're like just dealing with cards. You know what I'm saying? But like, you're around the public. The fuck? Like, you not, like, what are you doing? As soon as you saw her, you could have been like, hey, back up. That shit is done. But it's not. This lady is being disrespected here. And I'm sorry. There's nothing that fucking special about Haley. If Brittany was just horrible, if Brittany was like cheating on him, if Brittany was beating him, if Brittany was like financially abusing him, if Brittany was just a horrible wife, to a certain extent, it will be like, shit, I don't give a fuck. Leave her. Shit, I don't care. Whatever. But Brittany is like taking care of you financially. She's worried about you getting COVID. She's watching people die. She's watching people die from this pandemic. She don't want it to happen to you. So you about to take her money and go to this funeral. You're not even going to talk to her about it. And when we see Andre with Haley, she has on this black patent leather coat. Baby, why are you there? Why are you there?
Because he called her.
Did he?
I'm assuming, because why else would she be there?
How would she even know that
How would she know he was there? He had to call her. Because he's supposed to be in Atlanta.
Well, no, he said it was clear that, like, I knew that he was going. But I guess, to her, to Haley, you supposed to be in Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I would put my money on she's staking out the joint and waiting for him to come. Or, like, they're so in sync because they're supposed to be together that, like, he can feel, like, they can feel each other's presence or something. I'm still here to tell you, I don't give a fuck about their motherfucking storyline. Both of them could go run off together. I wouldn't give a fuck. Because I don't need not nan one of them.
So do you think, are Haley and Andre going to get together? Or is going to play this little childish game? Is Brittany going to find out?
I think the show wants to set them up as like these twin flame type of like lovers who are supposed to be together,
but they can't.
And I think the show is, I think the show is so wonderful in that it shows like the messiness of that. Because sometimes when you have these soulmates, is like, oh, this just feels so right, but like them being together, it doesn't feel right to me. It feels like disrespectful to me, because if y'all are really supposed to be together, then Andre, let's get this divorce going. But
he's not doing that. Right? He's not doing that.
You're not, because that your wife is really your motherfucking meal ticket at this point. Where you gonna go? You gonna move into Mercedes' house with Haley and Black and Mild, the dog? That's what you gonna do? They already got a dog at the house. They don't need two. Fuck you.
Oh, Andre. What are you excited to see this season?
I am excited to see the drama between Keyshawn and Mercedes and Uncle Clifford. And I'm excited to see the love story between Keyshawn and Diamond. I feel like y'all really teased us with that. I need some payoff now. I deserve.
Yeah. And so Keyshawn wants to go on this tour with Lil Murda. Dirty Dozen tour, 12 cities, 12 nights. How that gonna work with Derek?
I'm thinking she's gonna try and sneak out the house.
For 12 days?
I don't know what she gonna do. She better figure something the fuck out.
And who are these new girls coming to the Pynk?
They gonna give Mercedes a run for her money, I know that.
Well, we didn't mention Mercedes. She's dealing with an injury that Haley kind of picks up on. Mercedes feels like she's fine. So I think part of Mercedes' anger is that she's not well. Mm-hmm. Like she's having a hard time. Like she doesn't know what's going on with her business. Her shoulder isn't well, so she can't. It's gonna be a matter of time before she can keep doing her stunts. And so I think she's just at the point where she just does not know what's gonna happen.
It's appropriate that it's a shoulder injury because she's literally carrying a lot on her shoulders.
Yeah.
Like, just with the nature
2
of
mortgages.
her job and just the financial burden that she's carrying. And also, like, there's still this issue with her daughter. Like, she's not able to see her in the way that she wants to, you know?
Because she know Turkey Mom ain't gonna let her come either.
It ain't happening.
Stay tuned for more P-Valley episode reviews and follow us on Instagram at Curry Gumbo. Bye.